Now, dealing with trauma, does it give you the required and desired life that you choose to have? Living with trauma, does it give you the desired life or the required life that you choose to have? Listen to this video and see whether any of the answers would help you, or any of the things that I say will help you, because the truth is, you've got to deal with trauma for you to live the quality of life that you choose and desire and require to live. Now, why do I say that? As a human being, and I always go from me, right? When I was dealing with the trauma of my childhood and I hadn't worked through it or healed through it, I went through a lot. And the reason why I'm saying that we've got to deal, and that's honestly why we're focused on trauma in the last couple of months, to be honest. I've focused on it intentionally. The reason being, aside the fact that our body is the instrument of our mind, which means that our body suffers for the trauma that we refuse to heal. Should I say that again? Our body suffers for the trauma that we refuse to heal. And I'll tell you why. So let's say we have a diagram, a circle, and we put a slash in between the circle, and we have conscious mind at the top, subconscious mind at the bottom, and then we put down another arrow and another circle and we write body in that. What happens is that your conscious mind, your five senses, and I also say your skin is part of what allows things to seep into your skin. So maybe that's 6 besides, the 5 that you have. They go into your conscious mind. Your conscious mind either accepts or rejects. Now your subconscious mind only accepts. So once the conscious mind has accepted it, it goes into your subconscious mind. Your body is the instrument of that mind. So let's take, for example, your subconscious mind has repetitively heard that you will never amount to anything and you will never be anything in life. How do you think you feel in your body? And we can always tell anybody who is depressed, how are they? They're forlorn, they have sad-looking faces, their head is down, their shoulders dropped. Why? Because the subconscious mind has taken it on and the body is now bringing back to the world what the subconscious mind has taken on. And so, if suppressed, you would implode. So today, or on this series, we're going to be talking about the body parts and what possible sicknesses or illnesses or possible pain in these body parts mean if you have not dealt with trauma or the trauma that you've carried. Because the truth is, your body suffers for it, unfortunately. But the good thing also is that if you can treat the trauma, then what happens? You heal better. So not just in your mind, but also in your body. So we're going to be talking about maybe 10 to 12 body parts, but let's see how far we can go in this series. So the first part that we're going to talk about is the lower back. If you have pain and consistent pain in your lower back, yes, it might be the mattress that you're lying on, maybe it's not. The lower back and the different parts of your back actually have different challenges, because your back is where your spine is, and that's what gives you the ability to move at all. The lower back, if you are having consistent pain in your lower back, it could mean that you are having financial challenges. Because your back is your support, isn't it? It's your support. So your lower back, if you're having consistent pain in your lower back, it might mean that you're having financial challenges. That's number one. It might mean that you're frustrated. Now, if you're having financial challenges, you will be frustrated. But if you also don't feel like the world, or you get support from people, you also get frustrated. If you're carrying the weight of the world, we say we carry all the weight of the world on our shoulders. And the shoulders is that as well, but then the back gives your shoulder support. So in your back, it predominantly if you keep on having pain and you have done all the tests and the doctor tells you that you're okay, you have done all the x-rays and it's okay, then maybe your body is suffering from some kind of frustration. So ask yourself, is there anything that I'm frustrated about right now? Ask yourself, am I going through financial challenges? And am I consistently going through these challenges to give me backache? Another thing that it could mean is that you are feeling unworthy. A lot of people feel unworthy. You know why? First of all, religion has taught us that God says that we're unworthy. So as long as you are born into this world, you're a sinner and you are unworthy of God's love. So as children, we've had to play a role to stay worthy to our parents. Don't forget, sometimes we didn't really have parents, we had behaviorists. So if your behavior is good, I love you. If your behavior is bad, I don't love you. I'm not sure really that much about parenting, but yes, okay? So feeling unworthy could cause a lower back pain. Difficulty in finances could cause lower back pain consistently, and frustration could cause lower back pain and feeling unworthy, those 4 things. So ask yourself, every time you have a pain in your back, are you going through any of these 4 challenges before you need to start to go to the hospital? Even if you do go to the hospital, whilst they're treating you externally, do something about any of this. And if you ask if any of the answers to any of these questions around these 4 areas is yes, then that means you've also got some internal work to do. And healing would help you. Not just healing in the hospital, but the healing of your mind and the trauma that you might be going through. The second part I want to talk about today is hips. Do you consistently have pain in your hips? Ask yourself that question. Do you feel pain, or the weight of your hips, or maybe your hips don't go down when you keep doing exercise? You have challenges with it. Maybe there's a huge sense of betrayal that you're dealing with. I tell you, I never used to think these things were connected until I got into this work and I realized how our body really suffers the pain of not healing our minds and the traumas that we face. So if you have been betrayed by anybody and you carry the resentment of that betrayal, a lot of times it goes to your hips and you might have hip pain. You might say, oh, I have to change hip replacements. All those things, ask yourself, is there somebody I have refused to forgive? Is there somebody that hurt me so much that I'm holding on to it, that it's affecting my hips? Another thing is chronic stress. Your hips, if it hurts all the time, then maybe you're going through a lot of stress in whatever you're doing. Depression. Depression and childhood trauma. If you are dealing with pain in your hips, ask yourself, have I healed from any of the childhood trauma that I've been through? Am I depressed? Have I been betrayed by somebody that I refuse to let go of? And am I undergoing chronic stress? Ask yourself this question. Now, why did I go into this part? I've spoken to a couple of doctors in the last couple of months. And the doctors have said to me that a lot of times people are coming to once I say to them, oh, I'm a therapist, and they're like, my goodness, can we know you a little bit more so we can introduce you to people? Because a lot of people are coming with somatic illnesses. It's not real, but to them it's real. We've done all the tests. They're fine, but they keep coming back saying they're not fine. Unfortunately, they don't know that it's emotional, and so some doctors have started to even go and train to be therapists so that they can help their clients, but they've also started to refer people to therapists or counselors, for them to help them work through the stress or the trauma or the pain. Once again, hips and your back, depression, trauma, financial challenges. Just ask yourself in any of them, go back to the video and listen to it again and ask yourself, do I have any of this happening in my life at the moment? And so maybe this body part is trying to tell me something, and thank it for telling you and for revealing something to you so that you can then come to me to help you heal. Hi there. My name is Adeola Kingsley James. I hope you've enjoyed my video, and I hope that something I said resonated with your spirit. If it did, please share me with other people because it will resonate with other people. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that button below, and finally click on the notification bell so that once my videos drop, you get it. Don't forget, I'm here for you as a sister and a friend. If you want somebody to talk to, send us a DM, send us a message so that we can share and care with you. Love and light. I'm Adeola once again.